今天您将收看的是
音乐的诗意，更是足尖的跃动。今晚我们赏舞，共同欣赏芭蕾皇冠上最璀璨的明珠——经典芭蕾舞剧《天鹅湖》。
大家好，观众朋友们，您现在看到的是今晚我们赏舞。在第21届上海国际艺术节上，格鲁吉亚国家芭蕾舞团给我们带来了原汁原味的《天鹅湖》。那在今天的节目当中呢，我们就请到了芭蕾巨星安娜尼亚·什维利给我们来解读这部经典的芭蕾名作。
芭蕾舞剧《天鹅湖》是古典芭蕾舞剧史上最伟大的杰作之一，也是世界各国芭蕾舞团演出场次最多、观众人数最多、影响范围最广的剧目。作为2019中国上海国际艺术节参演剧目中唯一一台古典芭蕾舞剧，《天鹅湖》于2019年11月在上海大宁剧院上演。这部剧由“一带一路”上的百年名团格鲁吉亚国家芭蕾舞团精彩呈现，闻名世界的芭蕾明星妮娜·安纳尼亚·什维利担任艺术总监。
I'm so happy to be in the Shanghai and to brought Georgia Ballet, State Ballet of Georgia. So this is we come with a big company, classical company, and we show our Swan Lake. So this is of course different version, but we keep it Petit Pas second act, and some dance is in the third act. It's original, but mostly this is our version. And I was dancing around the world, a lot of different versions, bad ending, good ending. But I'm decided this time in the Georgia to do good ending. So for audience will be happy end. I thought this time it's in this ballet most important is beauties, what we see on stage, beauties of movement, love stories. And I decided to have a happy end because so much sadness around. And I wanted so audience who watch this performance, they go home with good feeling, happy feeling. So it was my mission.
天鹅湖是伟大的作曲家柴可夫斯基最著名的代表作之一，他采用交响乐写作手法，构建了一个宏大的音乐场景，许多乐曲成为传世经典。在这部芭蕾舞曲中，有如泣如诉的管乐呜咽，从而表达奥杰塔公主纯洁的内心世界；也有华丽明朗的舞曲，表现齐格费里德王子的阳光和活力。编舞大师比基帕则在剧中展示了其深厚功力，既展示出舞剧色彩的多样性，又将剧情层层推进。
This is interesting, you know, how we know from history, first Swan Lake was not very successful with Tchaikovsky and Petit Pas, but then several times when they restage this, it becomes very, very popular. I think because this is really beautiful and really great work of Petit Pas, we keep it in especially second act is Lev Ivanov and Petit Pas. So, and music, Tchaikovsky's music is very important, and this goes really well with music. And this is very interesting because each company, each country, they have their own Swan Lake. Everybody staged a little bit different Swan Lake. And I think this is very interesting to see what kind of Swan Lake this other company have. And interpretation of ballerinas also different. It's beauty movements, beauty lines and everything. This is always interesting to see. Never bored to see Swan Lake, you know.
天鹅湖对于艺术总监妮娜·安纳尼亚·什维利来说有着特殊的意义。1982年，年仅19岁的她就因成功演绎《天鹅湖》中的黑白天鹅而一举成名。此后，她担纲了莫斯科大剧院的首席舞者， 同时担任美国芭蕾舞剧院首席长达16年之久。
We staged this especially in Tbilisi from our opera house, and we do special costumes and designs. It is just original for Georgia, and light designer also is from Denmark, Danish light designer, who did it specially for this ballet. And I think it's important today to have lights, and this light goes with music very well, and I think this is very beautiful. I hope so we can show exactly this production to Shanghai, because theater stage light give us this possibility. So important production like light designer, costume designer and choreographer works together. This is really important. We do this especially for this production. You know, this is really, in all my life career, Swan Lake was very, very important. So I'm start in the Bolshoi in Moscow, like ballerina with Swan Lake. I was very young to dance Swan Lake. And then since all my life career in the ABT, first my performance with the ABT in the Metropolitan Opera House was Swan Lake. So my last performance in the ABT 2009, it was Swan Lake again. And in Japan a few years ago, I'm say goodbye for classical galas with Swan Lake. So Swan Lake is like my beloved ballet, and I think I found it very interesting my way, Swan Lake. It was very difficult, but something what I want to say to audience. This is movement or musicality, or I don't know what is this, but it's really, I was very impressed when people, audience told me about it. So I have my signatures in the Swan Lake. And I try to teach everything today to young generation, to my young ballerinas. Of course, they are very different. They are very different than I, but I really try to pass them everything what I learned from my great Russian teacher.
格鲁吉亚国家芭蕾舞团所在的第比利斯国家歌剧芭蕾剧院成立于1852年，作为国家级专业剧院，后者已成为格鲁吉亚最主要的文化艺术机构。1907年，格鲁吉亚国家芭蕾舞团《天鹅湖》首次在第比利斯国家歌剧芭蕾剧院上演，至今已有112年历史。厚重的积淀之外，妮娜则进一步为舞团带来了灵感与活力。
You know, now I'm artistic director of State Ballet of Georgia, 15 years now, 15 seasons, and improvement of company. I'm so happy to see really improvement of company. Now it's totally young generation, young company, and we do a lot of works. We do nearly all classical ballet today in the repertoire. We have Swan Lake, Don Quixote, Giselle, Sleeping Beauty. We will do new Nutcracker this year. We have Romeo and Juliet. We have Raimonda. We have modern ballet. So company grows really well, and repertoire what we have today. We have Ashton, we have Kilian, we have Posokhov, Ratmansky, classical ballet, and especially in the classical ballet, we work with my partner, formal Bolshoi Etoile, also Alexei Fadyechev. We dance together this ballet in a lot of countries together. Even we dance in the Shanghai together. So now he's staging this ballet with me in Georgia, and I'm so happy to present in China now State Ballet of Georgia. This is my home country. I'm born in Georgia. I'm Georgian. This is what I teach mostly, and what I'm really looking also very, very strong and serious. So I explain this like my teacher explained me. So even you are so well done technically, but if it's not with heart, this is not art. This is not ballet. So you need to do everything together, technique and movement and artistically and emotionally together. Then it gives you different level, and then people can say you are a great artist. Other way is just movements, you know, just like we call this like exercise. But on stage, it's nobody need to see exercise. Everybody need to follow your movement and your feeling. And if you do this together with good technique, good feeling, good emotional, so then this is great performance. And this is why people come back to watch ballet again.
妮娜·安纳尼亚什维利是唯一获得国际芭蕾最重量级奖项的芭蕾女演员。精湛高超的技巧、凝练典雅的风格和独特的戏剧化表演，使妮娜成为当代舞台上最耀眼的芭蕾明星之一。2004年，经格鲁吉亚总统的邀请，妮娜决定回到祖国，担任国家芭蕾舞团的艺术总监一职，重塑历经风雨的古老剧院。
I just stopped dancing 1 year, exactly 1 year. So it was my foot problem and I stopped dancing, but really I'm dancing 35 years on professional stage. It's quite lots, but same time my feeling is time goes so quickly, so quickly. But I'm so lucky in my life because I do a lot of things. I dance more than 115 roles. I danced all magic companies in the world. So I learned a lot of things. So choreographer work with me, and I do nearly everything what I want to do in my ballet life. But this is not easy. This is really difficult to keep you in the shape. You need to exercise every day. You must be very disciplined also. I love my job. I love my work, not just performing, like go on stage, but everyday job I also love. And it's really difficult because you also have injured, a lot of things. You need to continue to work. You always need to be ready for next day. And it's what is good today, next day is not enough. So this is really hard. But somehow, even after my baby, so I was back to on stage and dancing these big ballets like Don Q, Swan Lake, and Bayadere, all these ballets. So this is just work, hard work and discipline. I think this is important. 2004, Georgian president invited me to be back in the Georgia, to helping him to bring it back prestigious of opera house like it was during the Vakhtang Chabukiani's time. It was a very difficult decision for me because I was quite active ballerina and I don't thinking to stop or directing company. It was really hard, but I was really, you know, like I say, shocked. I cannot say no. I say yes to him, to helping to bring it back prestigious of our opera house. So, and I moved there permanently. So, and I raised my child there. And I think I'm happy because I see results. I see good results. Now Georgia is different, very beautiful, very nice country, and always was nice country for me. But now I'm in economical situation. After a few years it goes really grow. So now we have beautiful opera house, renovated beautiful opera house. We have all technical stuff, everything is new and it's really good to work in this house. So we invited now guests, we invited now choreographers, and we work like any other big companies in the world. You know, I was dancing very little in the Georgia, very little, not that much. And I also never dance first performances or something. Of course, I work with dancers, I push them. But if some special events or special galas or something, then I was dancing in Tbilisi, just to help again to build company, to help young one to learn a lot of things what I know, to show them on stage. And of course, from beginning, it was very important for me to take company out, So in America, in Japan, in this is so. When I was dancing, so producers was taking company. So now I'm so happy because my company is really good quality. So producers even take it without me. So I'm just directing, but I don't need it to dance. But for beginning, so I was dancing to present company, you know. So and I invited a lot of producers in Georgia to show my company. So now its situation is changed. So we have our reputation, and now we travel more and more.
自接任格鲁吉亚国家芭蕾舞团艺术总监一职后，妮娜在一贯注重情感与艺术表达的同时，更为演员们带来了技巧和力量上的提高，展现出干净利落、毫不做作的风格。对于这样一位传奇舞者，《纽约时报》曾给出这样的评价：他树立了一个更高的标准，让这些舞者登上任何一个有音乐的舞台，都可以使祖国为之骄傲。
You know, like I say, why foreigners comes to Tbilisi, why they wanted to come to be with us, because we give young one time, we work with them, because this is a little problem now everywhere in the world. Everybody needs ready dancers immediately, but young one needs little time to raise them. You need to raise them like you are plant something, you know. Its flowers doesn't go immediately big, you know. It takes time to grow, and then you see beautiful flowers, right? So this is same thing. I raise young one. I teach them as much as possible. I look at them technically, of course, but also artistically, so important. And we are in a big company. We have a lot of teachers, of course. So, and each of dancers, they're working in the role specifically for details. And then we put them on stage, and it's continue to look at them. And it's ballet is like this. It's not enough what you learn once. You need to work every day to improve yourself. I think why it's ballet is very hard work, like musicians, like pianists, you know. You always need to practice to be the perfect. So if you are not practice, it doesn't work. Same in the ballet. We need to do everyday exercise, everyday practice. Every day you need to improve yourself to keep it your standard and level up. This is hard. This is always hard to say to them. You know, this is today ballet world. It comes more, how say, difficult maybe one point. Because it's a lot of companies now, a lot of dancers now. But same time, it's much easy because now world is very open. So before, you cannot travel. You need to stay in the one place. So now you can choose what you want. So now today's young generation changing companies very often, what was impossible in my time. So this is much easy. So you can travel, and you don't like this company, you move other company, you go other own company. So this point is really easy. But same time, it's difficult, I think, because it's a big competition now, really big competition in the ballet arts. But we're still looking good dancers. Every artistic director still looking good dancers, good young one who you can raise and who can dance. So. What I want to say to them, if you like it, your job, you need to be 100% do it, your job, you know. You need to think about it. You need to learn about it. You need to be disciplined. And of course, talent is very important also. You know, if you have talent from God, it also helps.
精致唯美的服装，令人惊叹的编舞。年轻一代的舞者与格鲁吉亚的个性与自然，使得观众们对于这一版本的《天鹅湖》赞赏不已。在妮娜的宗旨里，芭蕾俨然是一种严谨的艺术，应当被珍视和呵护，而这种魅力也是独一无二的。
Generally, ballet is really developed. And especially I can see in the other countries who is young, even in China. Look at this, how progress China did it in ballet, amazing. amazing in competitions everywhere when I go to see. So a lot of Chinese good dancers, really good dancers comes out. And now every company in the West, in the Europe, they have Chinese dancers. So I think ballet comes more popular in the countries who was not traditional to have ballet before. Like, I'm not talking about Europe, but in the other countries, ballet also come popular. This is really because its development goes up. But one thing what I'm really sad, I can say, like in the sport people's prices is very high, and ballet dancers' prices, like salaries, is not very high. And I think this is wrong, because ballet is very hard work and very unique work. Not like this, you cannot find it anybody who can do ballet. No, ballet is like limited job, but very important and very unique. And this is like general problem now in the world. So I think so art is so important today in our life, because we are so much mechanical, so much in the young one, in the telephones and everything. So we needed something for our heart and soul and something. So, and ballet is this kind of art. So, because when you go to stage, when you go to see performance, this is just today with you and with the artist. Just this connection, it's nothing else. And this is never repeat tomorrow. Tomorrow will be something different. So this is we need it. This is we need to raise our kids like that way. So, and we need to educate it, young one, for that way. So art is important today. Otherwise we will be all robots, you know, like this. So feeling, we are human. We need to have feelings. This is, I think, very, very important today.
好，以上就是今天节目的全部内容，非常感谢各位的收看，让我们下一次再见。
下期您将收看的是杨德昌古岭街少年杀人事件，以群像的方式刻画了一个时代的动荡与变迁。影片结构严谨，细节丰富，是华语电影的高峰。